So hello everybody, I'm here with Michelle. She works for Microsoft.
Hello.
What is your job exactly at Microsoft?
I am the worldwide Microsoft Student Partner Program Lead and also the Program Lead for the Student Tech Clubs program.
And when you say Microsoft Student Partner, can you explain for the people at home who don't know what it is exactly? What is the program? What is its function? Can you explain in a bit detail?
The Microsoft Student Partner Program is comprised of students still at universities that are rock stars with technologies, with the stuff they're learning, passionate about technology, really wanting to teach others about technology, and eventually make that their lifelong career. And so Microsoft's goal is to help them get the early training that they want, help them meet the experts that they can, and make it a valuable program for them that will eventually lead into hopefully employment at some point with either Microsoft, a partner, or some other really great company.
And what is the value in Microsoft? Why do they invest in student partners, for example? Why is there such a program? What's the value to
Because
Microsoft?
we believe in the power of students. Viral marketing, organic marketing, guerrilla marketing, whatever you want to call it, the students have exponential reach. And if we can get somebody who's passionate about technology, telling two friends, and they get excited about that technology, and they tell more people, and there's more learning that happens, then that's why we're investing.
And if somebody at home feels like they are passionate about technology from Microsoft and want to use them and want to spread the word, what's the easy way, or how do they become an MSP, a Microsoft Student Partner? How do they?
Each country has their own application process. Some countries make it a lot more difficult to apply than other countries, because India, for example, has 2,500 universities serving 3 million students and a lot of students applying for the program. So their selection criteria is very, very strict. A smaller country may only have 5 or 10 technical student partners, so they may get applications for 15 or 20, and then they'll do the interviews and take the cream of the crop.
Okay.
But each country has a different process. Once you're in the program, you do sign a confidentiality agreement so we can share that important information with you guys, really treat you as insiders and special student evangelists for Microsoft.
Give us some technical information
exactly.
extra.
Exactly.
You talked about the goal to bring better knowledge into the business market when they finally get their degree. How many people actually work at Microsoft that were MSPs beforehand, or what's the rate of are there any?
There are several MSPs that have transitioned to full-time roles around the world. I've only been in my role 6 months, so I don't know that answer, but my manager would, Jennifer Parrott. And I do know that, we have a Students to Business program where we expose the student partners to employment opportunities with Microsoft partners and with Microsoft internship opportunities, and try to get them the exposure first so they can see that.
Get into the internship program and stuff like that.
And get into that.
So you mentioned you've been in this position now for 6 months, so you learn a lot of stuff, and then you learn a lot of history, probably how everything used to work and where you want to go. What's the most difficult or the most challenging part at your job that you say, this is something I want to tackle, this is something I want to try and go for with the MSPs globally? Or
I think globally we really need to make sure that we're delivering on Microsoft's promise to the student partner, because we're going to every year ask from you guys to do a set
invest time in studying
do
technology.
A set amount of activities, learn a set amount of technology, and we need to make sure that we deliver what it is that you want. And the only way that we can deliver what you want is to have somebody that's out there talking to you guys and finding out what is a value benefit to you guys. Some people think it's just hardware. We'll just give you hardware and you'll be happy. And it might be more than that. It might be certification vouchers. It might be recognition. It might be free training. It might be a letter of recommendation from a person that you showed expertise in a technology. So we need to find those things out and make sure we're delivering the valuable benefits back to you.
About those benefits and how we get to know the technology, there is this new portal coming out for the MSPs, and it actually focuses on using Microsoft technology. Even if you're a student, we use the new stuff, like really we connect to Exchange, for example. We're using Active Directory for the MSP stuff, but this is all new now coming out. What do you expect about this program? What do you expect about the new tools that are coming? Do you think they're better, or what do you expect people doing with them, student partners doing with the new website that's coming out?
I think it's much better. We moved from a fairly locked down program infrastructure for the former portal that was a little hard to manage. The MSPs could not contribute content. They could do limited things in the portal. It was not collaborative. They couldn't create community inside of that portal. We've moved to SharePoint Server 2010, which now is a much more flexible open portal. We're going to bring in social tools. It'll be easy for Belgium to customize it to the social tools that you use to bring in, create subsites, to make connections to things that you want to expose.
So the new portal is actually a way to give the student partners a huge voice, or a better voice, to get heard better and communicate
with each other.
And connect with each other. That's also really interesting.
The big thing is we also brought in BPOS subscriptions, which enable Exchange Online, Communicator, and live meeting accounts free for the student partners. That's going to graduate and migrate into Office 365 as it progresses, because we're already in there. And so the student partners will benefit as the technology improves free. And hopefully help you guys connect better with each other. And
it's great for Microsoft student partners to get in touch with the new technology and really see how a business would run that stuff. As a final question, I have one thing maybe to clear up, because there's a lot of confusion about Microsoft student partners. There's this website called Microsoft.com/student that replaced Channel 8 that used to exist, and then there's also a website called MicrosoftStudentPartners.com, and how that all fits together. Can you explain the difference a bit?
Absolutely. So the Microsoft Student Partners program is by invite. You have to apply for the program. You will then be awarded to be a student partner, and then you will get access to the BPOS and the login to the Microsoft Student Partners portal.com portal. That's where we corporate are going to deliver Windows Phone 7 content for you guys, the stuff that you need to really help you run your events. Your ADE will give you content, assign you activities.
But that's a local hub for all.
That's private for the Microsoft Student Partner community. And Microsoft.com/student is more. It's for students of all kinds, but it's focused on all students, not specifically tech students. And so Microsoft Student Partners is more of a tech student focused program. Microsoft.com student is more consumer student program, so we bring in a lot more information. Students just talking with each other. Student partners talk to other students there. But the MicrosoftStudentPartners.com is your private portal to which we deliver everything to you.
Okay, and then really last question, I promise. What advice would you give to students watching at home? What technology in Microsoft should they try and learn if they are really interested about technology, but there's this broad scope of things that Microsoft is offering?
I don't know. I mean, SharePoint's pretty easy to use. If I can do it, I think anybody can do it. But the cloud technology for sure. Get into the cloud. I know Webmetrics, XNA, Windows Phone, develop those applications. We want to see your talents and that sort of thing. And just really show us your stuff, We know you guys are smart and creative and brilliant, so let us see what you can do.
Thank you for this interview.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.